Okay, hello dear class. Today we learn to write 3 Chinese characters, and it means thank you. So first you prepare your ink. This if you have a brush and ink stick, you do this way. Drop a few drops of water and grind it. I already started, then I think maybe I can do a video to share this learning process with you. So you grind it. Usually it takes a couple of minutes, sometimes longer if you have a large ink stick like what I'm using now. It will take longer time. If you have a small ink stick, you just need a very small quantity of ink. It can be faster, but it also depends on the size of the ink stick. I have a relatively large ink stick, so it takes some time. I think this is good. The best way I got friends asking me question, how long do you know your ink is good? There's no way you can know it except testing it. So the best way is to test it. And I have some paper. This side is already not so good, so I use a little bit of it to test. This is almost good, but it's still spreading a little bit. There are 2 reasons for the spreading. More than 2 reasons, actually. It could be that your brush is just coming from water, right? You dip into water and there is still water in the brush. Another thing it could be is just the ink is not grinded sufficiently. So at this moment, I really do not feel comfortable to write, so I will keep grinding. It usually takes a couple of minutes. It took me 1 minute just because I'm doing this blah blah blah, so it took longer time. If I just close up my mouse and keep on working on it, we are already done it. So another thing we need to learn in our life is to close up your mouse and work. Don't talk. It wastes your time. Okay, this should be good. You can see there are some dry lines here. Can you see the dry? So that's the condensed part. I am pretty sure this is good. I will just go ahead to write it. And this is a good brush. This is a white cloud brush, small white cloud. This one is on request. One friend asked me to write 感谢您. 感. Not bad. Still a little bit spreading. For a long time I didn't write, so it's not so satisfying. Just keep practice. 感. Writing calligraphy, no matter Chinese calligraphy or English calligraphy, Arabic calligraphy, any calligraphy, it takes time because it is a beautiful, elegant art form, it requires time and patience. 感谢您。There are some line here. Does not matter because when you glue it, it will all become flat. My ink is a little bit too dry. Takes time. 感谢您. So 谢 is okay, 您 is a little bit better, and this 感 is really not so good. So I will practice again, do another one. This one is also calligraphy paper. This one is also xuan paper. This one is a better xuan, not better xuan paper. It's another kind with some grass or flower petals inside to make a pretty and interesting texture. This one is just solid and plain and double xuan, 2 layers of xuan paper. Now I will do it again. Gan. Writing Chinese calligraphy, always make sure your hand is straight. Make sure your hand is always straight. When it is time to stop, stop. When it is time to move on, move on. Little bit strange, this one. I should not make it a hook. Do another one. So no matter how experienced you are, it takes time to practice. Keep on practice. Do not complain. This one seems have a good start. So far, so good. Don't talk. Where do I put that dot? 感 谢 It takes time, but worth it. 感谢 means thank you. So if you see other plays, people write differently, they are not wrong. Same as thank you. In English, there are more than one way to say it. You can say thank you, thanks, thank a lot, etc. 宝贝儿，我在做。您 is the 宝贝儿，你们可以待一会儿再说话吗？谢谢。您 is the more polite and respectful way to say you. It's a little bit like French. There is you, du, et vous. And in Portuguese, as I remember, there is a você and tu or você. I forgot. Let me check if I write it clearly. 你先不出声音啊，谢谢，谢谢。So these 3 words is finished writing. 感歌 I am printing it out to see if I write it right. Why not continue to write more? 感 I am getting the hang of it. 感歌安感谢 Get the hang of it. 感谢 Yes, I write it right. 感 So open it up and then this one head inside. Here we need to move a little bit to this side, to the left side. The ink is a little bit dried because you can see here is not smooth. Anyway, in Chinese calligraphy, we try to avoid repeating. One stroke is right, is right, is wrong, is wrong. There's no way coming back. 感谢您. Okay. So we are almost there. So I am making a huge mistake by adding it again. If you are doing this practice, not to do that. I didn't even try, and I made a good example of what to avoid. Okay, so this is a white cloud brush, soft, tender. When it is new, it looks like this, and when it is opened up, it looks like this, because the hair, each natural hair open up, so it does not look so sharp. But when you put water in it and dip into water and ink, when you dip into water, it has such a sharp edge. Anyway, so this is the Chinese way of writing 感谢您. If you have seen other way of writing it, they are not wrong. There are many ways of writing it. And I think in Korean there is a word, 감사합니다. It's from 感谢, 감사, 感谢, 感谢, 감사, 感谢, 감사합니다. Okay, so I think comparing these two, I'm a little bit, I am hesitating which one is better. I will send these 2 pieces to a very dear friend. Thank you, class. I hope this lesson helps you to learn a few words. Bye-bye, friends. This way you can see a little bit better, because the perspective make you unable to see the full size.